Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Man the Maker. Welcome back to Golden Treasure, the Great Green. I'm really excited to play this a little bit more. Last time we left off, we did have a. It's hard to call it a cliffhanger, but obviously we're going to fly, right? I mean, we'll probably not. I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna go for it. Embrace the wind, spread your wings and fly. You spread your wings and leap fearlessly from the heights, knowing that Earth cannot hold your Drakkyn greatness. For a single beautiful moment, you hang in the air, and then Earth rushes swiftly at you. Frantic flailing of your limbs does nothing. You tumble to the ground, crashing through treetops, then limbs, then bushes, and then the cruel, unforgiving ground. You've gained some air mastery and fire mastery. All right. And everything's fine? Oh, this bird is going to laugh at us, isn't it? It's body ringing with pain, you slowly recover from nature's rebuke. Apparently, you are not yet worthy of treading the boundless paths of the above. You sense that you have much growing and learning to do before you can realize your dream of a few moments ago. Your miserably failed attempt at flight seems to have been witnessed by a small winged beast, a lesser child of earth and sun. It stands out against its surroundings in bold black and white. It laughs at you, insulting you with a mocking song. The mighty Drakkyn once ruled over Earth. Now I have seen Earth rules their race. O thou who tried to fly just after birth, art chained like a slave by her downward embrace. Chick, 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 chick. Let the shame of my song and your body's own pain teach you this: only reach for that which you can attain. Chick, 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 chick. You have learned more about the way of the White Blacks. Oh, cool. How will you respond? We have been like kind of super chill, right? I think we're just gonna reply with a mockery song of your own. Let's go for it. You attempt to reply, but your mastery of the mind song of the kin is still lacking. The images and concepts which you project into the White Black's consciousness are half-formed and lacking in substance, and after a short time it interrupts you. So artless are you, so fresh from the shell, that even such things you cannot do well. I would shame myself of my skills I employ upon the no-tails soon. Shall destroy upon one. Chick, 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 chick. Shame gnaws at you as it wings away, but you have learned the value of skill in song, and your bond with air is strengthened. This has taught me that I like air. I like the air. I want to be good at singing. I personally am not. I think I sang a little bit in the last episode, so you probably know that. Moving on, you allow the hillside to guide you downward. You've been following the path of a swift-running river for some time when you are struck by a powerful scent. Flicking your tongue out, you taste the sacred essence of one of your kin on the breeze. Floating on twin wings of pain and decay, there is another flavor as well. Something strange, something animal but not. Something other. You shudder, your feathers raised upward involuntarily. What could these strange scents mean? The kin whose scent you smell could possibly explain. But you are now hatched and beyond the chamber. All kin are rivals, seldom welcoming the scent of other Drakk in their territory. Still, there is something familiar in that scent, something which tugs at the corner of your mind. Steeling yourself, you carefully draw closer to its source. My God. Destruction. The horrible stillness of a body empty of spirit. The noble red essence of a great kin shed not in a true dance of destruction, but trapped, tortured, the confusion, the pain. In the synergy between its scent and yours, you know without a doubt. This was the great being who instructed you as the voice. This was one of your creators. Its rhythm is now silenced, its songs forever stilled. Already, tiny spirits of decay infest the vast body, feeding off of it, reducing it to void. Something is clawing at you from within, straining at your heartbone and flooding your mind. Fear and rage and shuddering nausea overtake you, one after another, growing and writhing within. You feel yourself instinctively belch fire seed into the back of your throat, only just managing to swallow it again, denying it the chance to explode into a searing flame to consume the things which now sing and dance near the ruins of one who created you. The things, what are they? There's something wrong with them. Something very, very wrong. They seem to have more than one skin, some of them belonging to other animals. The brightness of their body heat is darkened by the cold, dead hides they cover themselves with. There's something strange about their oily scents, something familiar, but alongside that, something completely other, like no true animal. They clutch strange things in their forepaws which you cannot identify, though they reek of the blood of trees, but most horrifyingly, they have no tails. They are tailless. You are split inside, the air within you screaming to run away as fast as you can from this place, and the fire within urging you to destroy these no-tails. Decide quickly. We can try to destroy them, flee from this place of destruction, or try to keep silent and draw closer. This does seem like what we would do. You flatten your body to the ground and creep forward. You have gained some water mastery. This is the empty shell of one of the kin, its rhythm stilled. The great body, constructed over hundreds of turnings of the season and nourished by the destruction of thousands of lesser beings, lies quiet, destroyed within just a few moments. Before you hatched, you were taught that all things become silent in time, but beholding the corpse of this great being, one of your own creators, the truth seems all the more urgent and unassailable. There is a hidden option. Retreat, destroy, hidden? Yes. If only you had more affinity with the water element or special knowledge of what lies hidden here. We will just retreat. You flow rapidly through the underbrush, scrambling over rotten tree corpses and crashing through shrubs until there is no trace of either scent or the sound of no-tails. They seem to possess some kind of terrible magic which allows them to cause harm, even from far away. Again, this seems wrong beyond all possible definitions of the word. Is not all order on the world dependent on the simple fairness of having to destroy your enemies with your own body? Perhaps the bizarre things are beyond your ability to deal with as hatchlings. You resolve too. Grow stronger so that you can bring destruction to them and all their misshapen kind. Avoid them or attempt to learn and imitate their strange magic. Yeah, cool. You'll need to take some dangerous chances, but perhaps you can learn their way. You try standing on your hind legs as they do, but though it briefly frees your forepaws, that proves to be an unstable position for you. The thought of covering your beautiful body with the skins of other animals seems wrong. Perhaps there is power there, though. There is too much to think about. You lack information and your core is empty and needs to be filled. For now, you must turn to other things, but perhaps there will be other opportunities to learn about the no-tails. We could, we gained mastery in all things. Interesting. I don't know, should we be focusing in on that? Focusing more on role-playing? I mean, I'm kind of interested in focusing on a calm, a chill singing, not to mean dangerous, but we're chill, right? We do destroy. We will destroy. You feel something small striking your armor. You turn to see what it is and find nothing, but then it happens again. And again, it is not painful, but annoying. Eventually you realize that this must be rain, the sacred water of the sky, which sometimes falls to bless the Great Mother, of which you were told while still in the chamber. Soon rain is falling everywhere, tumbling and vaulting off of leaves and sliding merrily down the grass. It makes it hard to smell and taste the air, and perturbs you as it spatters against your armor. You find shelter in what used to be a den of family of fur beasts. Their scent lingers only on the edge of your consciousness, and they must have been gone for many suns or even moons. You dig it slightly deeper and broader with your claws, and then settle in, watching the rain's downward dive. Alright, cozying up. I need to hydrate again. Speaking of rain. Sometimes I read to my wife. I read to my wife going to start stumbling over my words because I'm reading so much and talking so much. Sometimes I read to my wife, and that's like a fair amount of reading out loud that I do. But this is probably the most that I have read out loud in quite a long time. And I can feel it in my jaw. I'm going to go to bed tonight and like my jaw is going to lock up. But it's a sacrifice that I take with joy. Oh yes, this should suffice for now. Surely grander layers await you in your future, but you feel comfortable and safe in Earth's body. At last you have a moment to think. You pause, considering your situation. No trace of the no-tails can be spelled near den. Explore the valley, find treasures, and seek the entrance to the Great Green. Your body is in fine condition. You are hungry. Yes. What does that do? Just music. And you? No? Nope. Go back, please. I can just hit next here. Oh, I missed this. Awareness of one's own state of being is key to survival in this harsh and beautiful world. You may also draw your thoughts inward to any treasures or artifacts you have found. Oh, really? Do you want me to click on something? Yes, you do. If you have treasures of any kind, there's little there now, but if you survive and are bold yet wise, you will gather many. Perhaps some will have strange and wondrous powers. You can recall the many denizens of the Great Green you will meet. As you explore, hunt, and survive, your knowledge of each of the many tribes and peoples of good beasts will grow, and their secrets will be revealed to you. Interesting. I know we met the White Black, which we know a little bit of. Clever and annoying in equal measure. Sometimes so extreme it becomes stupidity. They are mercenary, proud, and quite convinced of their own superiority. Okay? If you wish to leave the waking dream of this life and return to your other reality, or change certain aspects of this one, you'll find such thoughts here. Your progress will automatically be saved and remembered, so do not fear the void. Okay. Your relationship with the Great Four, the elements which make up reality, will be your key to survival. At any time, you may draw your thoughts toward the elements to more clearly comprehend their gifts. Each element bears a sigil which will grow and change as you gather more of the infinite truth of the world to yourself, and each governs a different aspect of your abilities. The fire element governs your physical strength and ferocity, as well as the power of your fire breath. The water element governs your perception, empathy, flexibility, and stealth. Earth governs endurance, health, and fortitude. The more you understand and imitate this element, the more patient and difficult to destroy you will become. And the air element governs quickness and intellect. Agility of both body and mind belong to this sphere. I think I kind of want to focus on these two. I want to be rock solid, but quick. Interesting combination there. These two kind of make more sense, and these two kind of make more sense. I don't really know how it's going to play out. As you grow in understanding and experience, your degree of enlightenment within the four elements will increase. Each degree brings gifts. By recalling each specific element, you can remember which gifts you have earned and what temporary factors may be affecting it. Earning gifts is not affected by temporary effects. Only when your natural level of enlightenment is high enough will you gain new abilities. Already, your actions and decisions have strengthened your connection and granted you certain advantages, such as for fire. First grade of mastery, we can use Power Strike, heavy damage if we win the elemental clash, and moderate damage otherwise. No idea how that actually plays out. Flowing Strike, light physical damage and may do additional damage based on the enemy's fire attribute. You may now brace in combat, which does not harm your opponent but greatly reduces incoming damage. This also gives you a chance to observe your foe, increasing your knowledge of it. Interesting. Oh, second grade. Burrow through Earth's body, and enemies which hide underground can no longer easily escape from you. Minai Swift Strike, a clawing air attack which deals light physical damage and may harm your opponent before it has a chance to harm you. Okay. There are many ways to increase these masteries, such as learning secrets, observing nature, and imitating the qualities of the elements. By making choices and discovering new things, you will grow in your understanding of the elements of reality. Remember that failure is a far better teacher than success. Mistakes and losses bring with them the best lessons. If you lose a challenge, you may suffer in the short term, but your elemental abilities are likely to increase. Certain treasures and gifts may also affect your elemental affinities. This cozy nook is a good place to rest. If your body has been damaged, it will slowly mend on its own, but spending a sun resting here will greatly increase the speed at which you recover. A few scratches will not hinder you, but any significant wound will impact your ability to hunt, fight, and even think clearly. The rain has passed and the great above has cleared, but the world is darkening. Night must be approaching. You slip out of your den to investigate. Awesome. Our first night. You emerge in time to see your first son ending, and as he dies in scarlet glory, new smaller illuminations are born in the opposite corner of the sky. By the time the sun is gone completely, they dominate the great above, a parade of holy light marching in a slow circle dance. You were taught of the stars while still in the chamber, but seeing them with your own eyes is a true wonder. You know, I live in a city now. I didn't always. I lived in Montana for a time, in a city, but a small city, and very, very close to not being in a city. I spent a lot of time out in the countryside over there. And living in a city of almost 2 million people, I don't really get to see the stars so often. And I'm getting nostalgic just thinking about it. I do miss that. I love living in a city, but I am, and always have been, and always will be, a great lover of nature. And this game is making me nostalgic for that too. So many feels in this game. Okay, continue on. Each of the stars has a color and brightness not quite like any other. Some are red as the body of fire, some green as the grasses of earth, some blue as the deeps of water, some white as the clouds of the air. Some stand quietly firm in their color, and some sparkle and flash, shimmering gaily. Even in the great above, the four sacred elements hold their being. A cool wind blows over you, ruffling your feathers. Inspiration is striking. You feel compelled to let your voice ring out in song. What shall you sing? We can remain silent. I think I want to sing a great hymn to air. Of the greatness of air I sing, that which flies free, that which cannot be bound. I sing of the air above, breath of the great mother, hunting ground of my people in ages past. I sing of the air within, flowing with the rhythm of life, taking and bestowing tiny infinities of existence. I sing of the swift air, the moving unseen, which urges all to action, which can be tasted in the flight of the prey and the pursuit of the predator, sacred dance of the ages. I am a mighty wind, sweeping over the body of the great mother. Mighty trees shall bend in my presence, the waters will tremble and sing of me with quaking voice. There shall be no place which my body and mind shall not penetrate. I am unbound, swift tumbling over myself, gracefully swirling and spiraling to new places unseen and unsung of. Praise to air which bears us up and sets us free, urging us to unfold our wings and take flight into an unseen horizon. Praise to air which is, was, and shall be. That air which you have praised delivers the roar of your song to the far corners of the valley, and then returns them to you. As you hear the echo of your song, your tail curls in pleasure. You are free and unstoppable as the very air itself. To what wonderful places will this life take you? A large amount of air mastery. Your first son is at an end, and it was more than you could have imagined, even with your creator's instruction. Sleeping in your lair is almost like being back in the chamber, but now you know too much. Your mind wanders from thought to thought, seeking to guide itself. Your hopes and fears toss you back and forth, scraping you uncomfortably between what was and what might have been. You see your creator lying silent before the no-tails, their chattering, screeching voices barking something incomprehensible as the red kin essence spreads along the ground. The white-black mocks you as you look on. You feel the dread 1-2 stomping of the tailless near you, upon you, over you. You slide underneath the mountains to hide from them, but there are tailless everywhere, smaller and stone-skinned underground, tall and willowy in the wood, coarse and shouting in the flatlands. It is not your precious essence they seek to shed, however. They are roaring for the flesh of something else, something older and more powerful than even a great kin. You wake briefly, and your second sleep is far less troubled. Older and powerful than even a great kin. I am so utterly charmed by this game right now. My God, I've waited a while to play it, and boy, am I glad that I am. A new sun dawns, climbing laboriously over the mountains. Today, you must emerge and seek your destiny. As you do, you may encounter new things. You may not yet have used your body to hunt and fight, nor have you ventured far from this makeshift den. Do you wish to learn of these things in depth, or do you wish to dive headlong into your destiny as such? I mean, we probably should learn how to hunt, fight, and explore, so we will do it. This way, hey, if you do end up playing the game, you can perhaps skip it yourself. I apologize. I hope that was, you did not hear that. But we are at an end here. Next episode, we will do the tutorial. I mean, I have no idea what I'm doing, actually, so we will see how that goes. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button. It does help out the channel, as do subscriptions. I would personally be grateful for it. And let me know things in the comments, thoughts, ideas, whatever you got. Like, I'm really curious as to everyone's thoughts on this game. I mean, it is very reading heavy. I'm curious, how do you like that? I mean, I'm probably not going to change it. I'm going to read everything, but it would be nice to know for future reference. You know, do you think that I should read less? Do you think I should read more? I don't think I can actually do that. Share it all. Let me know. Lay it on me, folks. And until then, my name is Man the Maker. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.